You've spent your entire life asking the wrong question. Not, what is my purpose? Not, how do I find happiness? Not, why is this happening to me? The question was always, what am I not seeing? Because the purpose isn't hiding, the happiness isn't lost, the meaning isn't encoded in some distant realm waiting to be unlocked. It's been here the whole time, in plain sight. You just weren't taught how to look. When you arrived here, you could see everything, not with your eyes, with your entire being. You were a naked consciousness wrapped in new flesh, experiencing the shock of separation for the first time. Then they handed you a dictionary. They said, this is a tree. They said, this is your name. They said, this is possible. This is impossible. This is real. This is imaginary. And you believed them, not because they were right, because you trusted them, because you had to, because survival required agreement. But agreement is not truth. Consensus is not reality. And the dictionary they handed you, it's missing 90% of the words. The greatest lie ever told is that you are separate from what you see, that there is you in here and the world out there, that you are a passenger in a vehicle called a body, peering out through two small windows called eyes, and a universe that exists independently of your perception. This is backwards. The universe does not exist out there waiting for you to observe it. The universe is observing itself through you. You're not a camera pointed at reality. You are the lens through which reality becomes aware of itself. That tree you walked past today, it wasn't just a tree. It was the universe, in the form of cellulose and photosynthesis, waving at itself, and you in the form of eyes and neurons and consciousness waved back. You just didn't know you were in the same body. Here is the secret they never taught you in school. Everything is made of the same thing. The star burning 4 million light years away. Same hydrogen that formed in the first 3 minutes of existence. The carbon in your grandmother's wedding ring. Same carbon that was forged in the heart of a supernova 5 billion years ago. The calcium in your bones. Same calcium that will one day return to the earth, become soil, become grass, become the body of a child not yet born. You are not related to the universe. You are not a descendant of the cosmos. You are not a child of the stars. You are the universe. You are the cosmos. You are the stars, currently arranged in a configuration capable of contemplating its own existence. The distance between you and Andromeda is an illusion. Separation is a perceptual limitation, not a spatial fact. You've been taught that the universe operates on cause and effect. A hits B. B moves. Simple, mechanical, predictable. This is kindergarten physics. The real universe operates on resonance and entanglement. You don't attract what you want. You recognize what you already are. And the universe, which is not separate from you, rearranges itself to reflect that recognition. When you think a thought, you are not generating a private mental event inside your skull. You're broadcasting a frequency across the entire field of existence. And every cell, every atom, every quantum particle that shares that frequency responds, not because it's manifesting, because it's already the same thing. Prayer is not asking an external deity for favors. Prayer is tuning yourself to the frequency of what you're ready to receive. And the response isn't a gift, it's a homecoming. You believe in past and future. You believe in before and after. You believe that your childhood is behind you and your death is ahead of you. Time is not a river flowing from was to will be. Time is an ocean, and you are not floating downstream. You are the water itself, experiencing different pressures at different depths. Your past is not gone. It is not back there. It is a region of the ocean you have already visited, still existing, still vibrating, still influencing the currents of the present. Your future is not yet. It is a region of the ocean you are already in, moving toward, because the water that is you is continuous. You have not lost time. You have not wasted time. There is no time to lose or waste. There is only experience, arranged not in a line, but in an infinite, interpenetrating now. Here is a truth that will break your brain if you hold it too long. The future is already happening, not as a prediction, not as a possibility, as a memory. The version of you standing on the other side of this journey. They remember this moment. They remember the doubt, the uncertainty, the sleepless nights. They remember sitting exactly where you're sitting, wondering if they would ever arrive. And they are sending this memory backward through time. Not as a vision, not as a prophecy, as a feeling. That inexplicable peace you sometimes feel about a situation that hasn't resolved yet. That's your future self, waving at you from the shore you're still swimming toward. You call it intuition, you call it a gut feeling, you call it hope. It's memory, just coming from the other direction. You have been here before, not in a past life, though you have, and that's real too. You have been here in this life. The lessons you keep repeating, the patterns you can't break, the same relationship in a different body, the same job dissatisfaction in a different industry, the same emptiness in a different achievement. You are not failing to learn. You are being invited deeper. Each repetition is not a punishment for not getting it. Each repetition is a more detailed curriculum. The spiral is not a circle. You are not stuck. You are climbing a staircase shaped like your own shadow. And one day, maybe today, you will reach the floor where the lesson finally reveals itself not as a lesson at all, but as a mirror. You think you are a body containing a consciousness. You are consciousness currently experiencing a body. The difference is not semantic. It is the difference between a wave and the ocean. A wave can be measured, named, tracked. It has a beginning, a middle, an end. It crashes, dissolves, and returns to the sea. But the wave never doubted it was the ocean. Only humans doubt. You have spent your life trying to become something better, happier, more successful, more enlightened. You are trying to add to an ocean. You cannot add to an ocean. You can only remove the dams, the filters, the agreements that convinced you were separate from it. Enlightenment is not acquisition. Enlightenment is subtraction. You have been looking for teachers, mentors, gurus, guides. You have been waiting for someone to arrive who knows more than you do. No one is coming. Not because no one loves you. Not because the universe has abandoned you. Because you are the one you've been waiting for. The guru on the mountain, that's you, in a different costume. The wise elder with all the answers. That's you, with more experience. The divine voice speaking through scripture. That's you, translated into a language you agreed to revere. You have been outsourcing your own wisdom. You have been paying others to tell you what you've always known. You have been circling the throne, asking who sits upon it. It's you. It's always been you. The journey of awakening is not a journey outward. It is not a journey upward. It is a journey inward. You do not ascend to heaven. You descend into yourself. And at the bottom of that descent, through all the layers of conditioning, trauma, story, and fear, you find that heaven was never above you. Heaven was underneath you, supporting you, holding you, breathing you. You have been looking up at the sky, asking God to descend. God has been waiting for you to look down at your own hands and recognize them as divine. So here is the knowledge, the secret that was never hidden, the revelation that awaits everyone who finally stops searching and starts seeing. You are not trying to become something. You are trying to unbecome everything you never were. You are not trying to find yourself. You are trying to lose the version of yourself that was always lost. You are not trying to earn love. You are trying to remember that love is not a prize. It is the atmosphere you breathe. You are not trying to manifest a future. You are trying to recognize a present that has always contained everything you seek. The universe is not a machine. It is a thought. And you are not inside it. It is inside you. The separation between you and God. There is no separation. There never was. God is not out there waiting to be pleased. God is here now, experiencing limitation through your current form, hoping you will finally recognize the game and begin to play with conscious joy. You're not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Now close your eyes, not to see darkness, to see what's been invisible because it's too bright. Breathe, not to relax, to remember the rhythm you danced before you had lungs. Exhale, not to release, to contribute your own note to the symphony that's been playing since before time began. Open your eyes. The world is not the same. It never was. You just weren't ready to see it. Now, go to the comments. Write these 4 words. I was never lost, not as a statement of fact, as a memory, as a homecoming, as the first true sentence you've written in years. And if you know someone still searching, someone still climbing, someone still begging the universe for a sign they haven't already received, send them this. Tell them to write it too. We don't find ourselves, we return to ourselves. And the return journey takes exactly 1 breath.